Hey guys, what's going on? Kel back here once again bringing you another Warhammer 40,000 related video. Today it's another faction focused video and today it's all about the Chaos Demons. If you're new to 40 Call, we post Warhammer 40,000 content every single day. Just like this, things like news, hints, tips, reviews, painting videos and battle reports. Once me skills with a camera improve. But anyway, yeah. We had a faction focused video done earlier on today about the Blood Angels, and now it's getting the one done for the Chaos Demons. There's going to be quite a few videos done today. I might set a couple of two start away from tomorrow, but I've got like another 3 videos to do today, I think. Anyway. Thank you very much, guys, to everyone who's subbed to the channel over the past month. We say this every time. Me and Carl can't appreciate you guys enough. And people who've liked the videos and commented, guys. We here at 40 Call love comments. If you leave the comments, we reply to every single comment and we love reading them. Genuinely, we do enjoy reading them because they're absolute quality. So if you like everything 40k related, hit that subscribe button, join the channel, be one of the subs, and be part of the fun. But with that said, faction focus time on the Chaos Demons. So servants of the ruinous powers, rejoice. The new edition of Warhammer 40,000 has plenty of treats in store for Chaos Demons. And joining us to talk through them is Herald of the Dark Gods, Justin Curtis. And here we have some of the better known Chaos Demons. We've got some, what do you call them? Plague Bearers, I think they're called. Pink Horrors. Bloodthirster. There's a Lord of Change in the back. Maybe if I go off this picture, I might be able to see a little bit better. There we go. There's all kinds of horribleness going on here, and they can be horrendous in 40k. I've gone up against some demons before, specifically Pink Horrors, and they came on as like tactical reserves, and they came on and just mullered me because I left too much space in my back lines, and I got whipped. So who are they? Chaos Demons are creatures from the raw power of the Dark Gods, made of warp stuff. Warp stuff. That's detailed. Warp stuff. They are immaterial horrors that follow no laws of the physical realm. Each god's demons reflect that deity's nature as they march to war. Demons of Khorne are bellicose and warlike, seeking to spill blood and claim skulls for their master. Tzeentch demons are cunning, using warp magic and trickery to achieve their goals. Demons of Nurgle are rotting and diseased, taking delight in spreading plague and pestilence. Slaanesh demons are swift and lithe, deadly killers who strike before an enemy can raise their defenses. So, anyway, let's have a look at this picture first. Here we have some Imperial Guard standing what looks like no chance against some Bloodletters, a Great Unclean One, I think that is at the back, and some other demon filth. So when they battle together, Chaos Demons are nigh unstoppable. The tide of destruction that overwhelms foes with martial powers and psychic might. How they play in the new edition? With 4 distinct playing styles available across the different Chaos Gods, demons can be used in a wide variety of ways, and all can be combined for even more fun. Here to guide us through the labyrinth is Justin Curtis, a Chaos Lord whose Chaos Demons and Heretic Astartes armies have defeated many a foe. Take it away, Justin. And Justin says, it's time to see what the minions of the ruinous powers have to look forward to in the new edition. The battlefield itself is changing in ways that are particularly helpful to demon players. As most have heard by now, we'll frequently be playing on slightly smaller tables, and that's certainly great news for Slaanesh and Khorne players, who have less distance to cover before they can start slaying. Here we have another picture here going up against the Grey Knights. We have a Bloodthirster on the back right, the big green thing, the Great Unclean One, the blue guy, Lord of Change, and all kinds of stuff. The Grey Knights love hunting down demons and chaos in general, so that would be a really good matchup. Really cool picture, I like that one. There's a lot of good news for the beast keywords as well. No one codex is better prepared to take advantage of those changes, with each of the ruinous powers having their own favoured beasts. Screamers, Fleshhounds, Fiends, and Beasts of Nurgle. will all be able to interact with terrain in ways that were previously restricted to the infantry keyword, meaning it will be much easier for them to seek out their enemies on the new edition's battlefields. Combined with their new stratagems from Engine War, it will be worth giving each of these units another look. So we have some of the obstacle rules. We've gone over the obstacle rules at great length. It's basically, in the new edition, this might be something slightly different actually, what I'm thinking of. Obstacles include barricades, ruined walls, and other battlefield debris that your models have to move over or around. Models can move up, over, and down obstacles following the normal rules of movement. A model on or behind the obstacle uses the normal rules to determine if another model is visible to it. Or if it is visible to another model, obstacles cannot be chosen as a target of attack. Okay. An infantry, beast, or swarm model receives the benefit of cover from the obstacle whilst they're within 3 inches of the terrain feature, unless, when you resolve an attack that targets the model's unit, you can draw a line of sight 1 millimeter thick in thickness to every part of that model's base. From a single point on the attacking model's base or hull, without any of those lines passing over or through any part of the terrain. Okay, that's slightly different what I was going to be talking about, but okay, fair enough. Models move over obstacles using normal rules of movement. Models use normal rules to determine if model behind an obstacle is visible. Obstacles cannot be attacked. Infantry, beast, and swarm models receive the benefit of cover while they're 3 inches, unless a straight line of sight can be drawn from the attacker to all parts of the target model without passing. Okay. Well, normally you've got to be like an inch away. This is saying you've got to be 3 inches away, and you've got to draw a line of sight to every part of the model. Now that's interesting in the fact that if you can keep them in coherency and keep one unit slightly behind the cover, does that change the wording? Does that change the rule? I'm not quite sure. The terrain rules are going to be difficult, I think, in 9th edition. But if I'm proven wrong, then I'm proven wrong. Speaking of the new content from Engine War, I think Tzeentch Deamons came away with the best of it. And that's convenient because you'll really want to bring some firepower to your new edition's shooting phase to try to make the most out of the new character targeting rules. While the other demons may be happiest taking skulls, corrupting mortals, and spreading plagues, all best done up close and personal, Tzeentch's minions are glad to throw some warp fire from afar to help thin out the enemy's ranks. And this is the lookouts rule. Basically, it's about character targeting. We've gone over this one definitely at length. If you're interested in knowing a bit more, then go back and watch the video that we did about the more detailed rules with coming up with 9th edition, and see if that rule applies for you if you are a fan like me of targeting characters. However, the most welcome change to our purpose is likely the changes to Overwatch. While still being part of the game, Overwatch is certainly going to be less of a menace than it previously was. You knew you'd lose a handful of Demonites and Bloodletters when charging even the lowest mortal troops, and even a Bloodthirster might take a chunk of damage when trying to bring down an enemy tank, effectively for free. Now that Overwatch isn't a given, and isn't free for most armies, your opponent will have to think hard about whether or not it's worth trying their luck against the onslaught of your attacks. And then for Overwatch now, at cost of CP, you can use the stratagem after an enemy unit has declared a charge against one or more units from your army. One of the units that was chosen as a target of that charge can fire Overwatch before the charge roll is made. And as always, we're going to key units. As just noted, many Chaos Demon units will benefit from the rules changes in the new edition, but which ones does he reckon will be dominating the battlefields? Starting with the Exalted Keeper of Secrets, by far one of the best models Games Workshop has ever done. This thing is just cool. It's bestial, it's demony, it just flows from top to bottom. It's such a good model. I didn't actually realise until I saw it in person how tall it actually is. It's a fairly tall model. But for all Slaanesh players in particular, this is an auto take. Go and get one of these, you will not be disappointed. Justin says, consider a Keeper of Secrets with the Sultry of Slaanesh Warlord trait and Realm Racer Exalted ability from Psychic Awakening Engine War. it would move 17 inches and add 1 to both advance and charge rolls. That's an average threat range of nearly 30 inches, which should be more than enough to allow you to start collecting souls early. We have Realm Razor. Add 2 to this model's move characteristic. When an advance or charge roll is made for the unit, add 1 to the results. From what I remember, the Keeper of Secrets has, it's either a weapon or a special rule that when you get into close combat and you wound models and kill models, you can actually take the souls and you can regain the wounds on your model, which is amazing. And with a 30-inch move, you're going to be getting into close combat fairly quick. Next, we have a Demon Prince of Tzeentch with a sword and talon. Not as good looking as the Keeper of Secrets, but still a powerful model. I actually like in that colour scheme, that blue colour scheme. I like that. Justin, a Demon Prince of Tzeentch with the Demon Spark Warlord trait and Flickering Flames psychic power has always been an amazing addition, allowing pink horrors to re-roll 1s to both hit and wound, while also adding 1 to wound. Now he'll also be an amazing asset to an arriving unit of flamers, trying to turn those 1s to wound into 6s for more mortal wounds from the flamers of Mutation stratagem. So we've got Flames of Mutation for 1 CP. Use this stratagem in your shooting phase. Select 1 flamer unit from your army. Until the end of the phase, when resolving an attack made by a model in the unit, and a modified wound roll of 6 inflicts 1 mortal wound on the target in addition to any other damage. That is cool. Especially got like a small unit of flamers where they might be doing D3 hits each, D6 hits each, and you're bound to be getting some 6s. So on the wound, 6 is almost a given, which is cool. Next we have some of the most annoying things I've ever played. Nurglings. Nurglings run up quick and they tie your troops into close combat and they are a pain to shift. I hate you, Nurglings. You little green foot. So don't forget Nurgle's smallest minions, because the Swarm's keyword allows them to move through terrain like infantry, meaning Nurglings will have much less difficulty getting around and they're a constant nuisance, taking a lot of effort to kill. Their Mischief Maker's ability also lets them deploy on objectives, making them a focus for enemy attention early on, which can allow some of your more dangerous units to close the gap. And what is Mischief Makers, I hear you ask? So when you set up a unit of Nurglings during deployment, they can either set up in their deployment zone or anywhere on the battlefield that's more than 9 inches from the enemy deployment zone enemy models. So it's like the concealed positions rules for things like infiltrators and reavers and stuff like that. That's cool. Start them 9 inches away? Great, because they are a pain. Thanks, Justin. Do you plan on using any army focused on a single god in your games for the new edition, or a wide array of demons from across the spectrum? Let us know on the Warhammer 40,000 Facebook page, and remember, you can order your core book and Indominus box set tomorrow, because it's pre-order day on Saturday. But yeah, guys, as always, comments. Leave your comments with us. Me and Cole genuinely love reading your comments. We reply to every single comment. We've been really good to keep on top of that, and it will continue, we promise. Like we said at the beginning, we are 40k. We post Warhammer 40,000 content every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, like today is going to be. So if you're into anything Warhammer 40,000 related, hit that like button, give us a comment, and more importantly, subscribe, guys. We've got so many subs in the first month. We wanted to continue, and we'd love you to be a part of it. But yeah, comments, guys. Any demon players out there? What do you think of these new rules? What do you think the best rule is going to be in 9th edition moving forward? Do you play a mix of demons, or do you play one specific demon, like Tzeentch or Nurgle or Khorne or Slaanesh? Let us know. And we will read your comments quite happily. But that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. This is Kel signing out for 40k. As always, stay safe, look after each other, and until next time, guys, we'll see you all later.